day 2. We're here for you. You guys don't want me to go off right now. I'm freestyle. What are we starting off today with? We're starting off with some bent over rows and some RDLs. I'm gonna do B stance because those felt really good. What else are we doing? And I'm gonna go ahead and do bent over rows with the bar today. We'll see how I feel. I was kind of wanting to do bent over rows with the barbell just to see, but you know what? That's not part of the program. Today I'm ready to just get into it. I'm pretty excited for push day, so I want to get through pull day so I get to push day. Okay, so let me put some weight on this puppy and we'll get going. Like I mentioned before, my Amazon storefront or whatever it's called, my Amazon link, these are Amazon. Baby girl, these are Amazon, these are Amazon, these are Amazon, these are Amazon. And look at this little detailing here. It really cinches your waist. Do you see that? Yeah, Amazon, like $20 or something. I used to hate wearing gray because it would show so much sweat, and now I'm just like, please see how hard I'm working. B stance. Ooh, feels good. 1, nice and controlled, nice and slow. 2, I'm gonna be keeping my shins parallel so I feel it more in my glute. And I'll be bending a little bit more at the knee. Ever so slow. Ooh, my booty said yes. 12. That felt so good. Ooh. Now for the non-dom. I'm tired. $12, $11, $10. Last one. Let's go over grips again. Okay, so remember, we got 2 different kinds. We got a fixed hook, and we got these. I didn't bring my other hook, so I can't use my hook. This is nice though because you don't use any grip. You put it nice and tight on your wrist, and you don't have to use your grip strength. This one I still have to use my grip strength, but it's less. But the thing is that your hands are gonna give out once you get to a certain point. So even if you do strengthen up your hands, your forearms will never be stronger than your legs. That's just point blank. And I don't have an interest in growing my forearms too much, so. Here's the thing, when you're setting your goals, when you are manifesting, when you are creating, you need to have a direction. You need to be clear with your vision, because the universe can't give you what it doesn't know you want. And you can't get what you don't know you want. So when you're in the gym, when you're training, anything you're doing, you're also visualizing the result, right? You're visualizing the exact thing that you want from it, not just willy-nilly. You're not just willy-nilly with it. You're not letting it up. You're not leaving it up to chance. There's no coincidence here. We're creating, we're totally in charge, but we have to decide what we want if we want it. So I'm gonna wrap under. So instead of going this way, I'm gonna put the bar through here, I'm gonna grab this way. Let's see what happens if I don't do B stance. 1, 2. If we're not gonna do B stance, I think I have to go up. 3, 14. Holy walk. Okay, so let's go up. Let's do one more set, but we'll do it together. You can feel the sweat starting to form. One thing about doing this consistently is that you get more and more comfortable just doing whatever the you want to do in the gym. No, but really, you just get way more comfortable with just literally talking to a camera. Which means if I can literally stand in the gym and talk to a camera, I pretty much do anything, because this is as uncomfy, I think, as it gets for a lot of people. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Nice and controlled. 1, 2. Notice that it's not a full lockout on my glutes, keeping tension in them. 3, but getting as much of a stretch as possible. Those are good, those were good, those were really good. And I'm freaking warm AF. Warm, so warm. Warmest I've ever been. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is some landmine bent over rows. We got 3 sets of those. But I'm gonna take this apart and wait for David to move the camera. Because Lord knows, He'll move it faster than I will any day. The universe has spoken. We're going to be doing barbell bent over rows today because I have not been able to get my hands on the landmine machine for the rows, which is fine. Again, remember, adapt and overcome. This is great because I can demonstrate to you how to do a bent over row when you don't have a landmine. Stick to the program as much as you possibly can, but don't not do something because you can't get to it. Because like I said, there's this whole gym here, but we only got a set amount of muscles, a set amount of ranges of motion, so we can utilize other exercises in order to work the same muscles. Don't be that person that is standing in front of the one machine being like, I have to use this one, how many sets you have, because I'm teaching you how to use many different exercises to train the same muscle. Don't you do that. Don't you do that to me. I will not claim you. This is gonna be a little bit different than the landmine. The way that the landmine row is, it's gonna be easier at the top than at the bottom. And for this, it's actually gonna be harder at the top than the bottom. So it's a little bit different. That's why I like the landmine row. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 10. Take one step back. Don't take too many steps back. You don't want to be with the weight, you know? There's just nothing more satisfying than seeing your own muscles moving because nobody made them for you. Nobody can build them for you. You have to build them yourself. Like, you have no option. If you want muscles, you gotta build them yourself with the work you put in. So be proud, bro. Be proud of that. I have surpassed the physiques that I used to admire, that I used to have as my home screens, that I used to screenshot and like save, that would send me down a spiral when I went on Instagram. And I look at those physiques and I'm like, holy crap, I have gone beyond what I wanted. I am now my own motivation. Like, I'm now my own goals. Like, I've surpassed the goals that I wanted when looking at other people, and now I am my own goals, which is kind of cool. But you never get there if you don't give yourself credit. And it made me realize that honestly, when it comes to like your fitness journey, you will never be happy with your body if you don't get your mind right. You could be happy with your body starting the first day of your fitness journey. You could be literally as happy with your body as you are whenever you reach your goal today, as long as you get this right. Because I was looking at myself and I'm like, imagine all the work I put in and I barely recognized it. I barely was proud of myself. I would have enjoyed it so much more had I celebrated all those little tiny wins, you know? Which is what I promote for my clients. So what am I doing? Okay. Okay, when I do barbell bent over rows, I start standing up straight, I slide down to right above my knee, and then you can almost trace your quads almost. You're going in towards your belly button. 3, 4, 8, 9. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because the reps are slow doesn't mean they're not going. Woo-hoo! That was good. No, that was exhausting, just doing that. Alright, let's do lat pull downs, 10 to 12. Let's do this. 2, 3, 12. It's really, I don't know if it's good or bad that I don't have a gym crush right now, because it's good because I don't care. I don't care about anything or anyone. But at the same time, I'm like, I kind of want to care. I kind of want some eye candy, you know? 1, 2. Ooh, these feel so good though. 3, 4, 10. Oh my Lord. What I do kind of like about doing the kneeling high row, but instead of kneeling, I'm going to sit on the bench today because these pants are going to get dirty with everything, which I don't really care. But at the same time, just being a little lazy girl. I'm a lazy girl today. I don't want to go down on one knee. Okay. And there's enough space to use a bench in the cable, so that's what we're doing today. I'm aiming for around 12, going all the way down to my hip, elbow to hip, and back up. 2, 3, 4, You should see your rolls, okay? You should be creating a little bit of roll in here because you're scrunching down. You're scrunching in the direction of your love handles. But there is no, well, I got you here. There's no exercise that just burns love handles. I get that all the time. Like, what crunches should I do for love handles? You should fix your diet for love handles. Exercise is an added bonus. But weight loss is simply nutrition. Exercise, building muscle mass helps you create a faster metabolism because it is expensive for your body to maintain muscle. So you will burn more calories. But there's no exercise for love handles. 7. I have almost less contraction. I don't feel my contraction as much on my right side, so I really take my time before I release to feel it in the same place. I feel this one down here. I want to feel this one here. There we go. There we go. Okay. Whew. Let's take a breaky break. Let's take a little breaky break. Then we got one more set. The good thing about doing unilateral work is that you can pretty much go into right and left and right and left, since you're resting your arms in between. You just need a little bit of a break to catch your breath. But other than that, you kind of hop right into it. 10, 10, 9, 8, there we go, 7, 6, 1. Oh, one thing I will say is that if you feel like you're struggling to feel it in the right muscles, just keep going. Focus on your form, record yourself, even send me your videos of your form and I will tell you if it's right or wrong or how you can adjust it. But if you are doing the exercise correctly with the correct form, you don't have to worry about feeling it in the right muscles because that mind-muscle connection will build over time. So you don't necessarily need to feel it in every muscle. How I'm saying, like, I don't feel it evenly. I've been doing this for like, how old am I? I'm 28. I started weightlifting when I was 16. So it's been a minute. So I've been doing this for a long time. I have a pretty good mind-muscle connection when it comes to these things. For back, if you want to feel your back and you're having trouble connecting that, because it's harder to connect your mind and your muscle for muscles you can't see. And so anything that's behind you can be a little bit tougher for you to really feel. So what I like to do is I start with almost like a little burnout set on back extensions, because then you get your back kind of primed, you start to feel them a little bit, and then you can go into your back day already kind of feeling those muscles, you know. So you want to make sure you warm up back a lot so that you can feel them during your exercise. Okie dokie artichoke, we're gonna do our cable crunches. I love these little strappies. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm so glad you can't see my faces right now. 16, holy crap. 10, 11. Ugh, perfect. I'm over it. Seated hamstring curl is taken, but we're gonna do glute hamstring developer instead. These are close to Nordic curls, very similar, except the setup is a little bit better in my opinion. It's a little bit more comfortable, and you have room to drive your knees down, so it helps you complete the set. I'm gonna do these pretty strict for hamstring. I'm not trying to use my glutes, because tomorrow we're gonna be training glutes, and you were trying to really grow those, so I don't want to mess up my next lift. So just hammies. So out, straight, and then driving your knees down. Ow, that was great. 2, 3. That's 2. Last one. I think I'm gonna stop there. I don't want to overdo it. Holy crap, that was a lot. Ladies and gents, we're done with pull day. Lord have mercy. We made it through. Honestly, it was a great pull day. Quick, to the point. It's like by the time you're complaining, you're practically done, which was wonderful because wasn't my vibe today. the more you can get into routine, the easier the workouts become. Switching up your days and times of your training are always going to throw an added element of surprise. So stay as consistent as possible. Pick a day and time you consistently can go and make it a priority. Because if you know in advance, you can make your schedule work for that time. But if you do it the other way around, you're going to find excuses, and that's just never going to get you closer to your goals. So anyway, on that note, I will be seeing you for push day. Okay, my friends, I love you guys so much. Remember to follow me on IG and on TikTok, and I will see you guys over there. Bye!